This is the outside entrance of this Tulja Bhavani temple. It has a couple of sacred water kunds to take a dip in before entering the actual temple. And this is the inner entrance to the inner courtyard where lies the main sanctum. It looks like a fort, isn't it? It's like the first fort temple that I have seen, or should I call it temple fort? I don't think I've ever seen like that. I've seen temples inside a fort, but this is the first temple that is a fort. So the day started for me at 4 a.m. in the morning with an auto ride to the temple. I had booked a puja slot, and being a Sunday, the pujari said that all the other slots were full. The puja for me was more of an assurance that I will get really good darshan of the Devi, and also the things will be managed by someone else, so I kind of have to do a walk-in and that person will guide me through everything. Despite the early morning hours, the temple area is still buzzing. And this puja cost me 1500 rupees. It includes all these offerings along with a 6-yard sari. If I was to take a 9-yard sari instead, it would have cost me 2500. So obviously I didn't click anything inside the Garbhagriha, but this is how the main sanctum looks from outside. This is another type of puja with these musical instruments called gundhans. The outskirts of the Garbhagriha. I did my yoga practices, meditated for a while. I even started thinking about Linga Bhairavi Devi as the younger sister of this older Tulja Bhavani, and I did a couple of aartis to Bhairavi and Bhavani both. And this is basically, I love visiting these temples. It's like a place to re-energize my sadhana, spend some time in high energy spaces, and if I can do my practice within the temple itself, it's really. And as it happens, this Bhavani is considered as a warrior goddess who strengthens the spiritual focus of a sadhaka. So it was really well suited for me. So yeah, it was a really nice darshan. I felt like doing Kalarippai too inside. I guess she has some warrior vibes. So there are boards not to shoot and take photos inside the temple, but everybody is doing it. But there are also boards not to put the chappals outside the gate. If you do that, they will throw the chappals in the dustbin. So there is one big dustbin with a huge heap of chappals. So my chappals also went there because I came very early in the morning and I couldn't figure out what to do. So yeah, that was funny. I really found it funny. I could see one of the chappals sticking out, but I couldn't see the other, and I refused to wade through that thing. As it happens, I have a new pair of floaters in my car, so I'm going to just start wearing those. I feel like I'm wearing these new floaters with Bhavani's blessings. I also explored a bunch of other temples in the area. This is a seemingly old Hanuman temple called Dulya Hanuman. And the inner lanes reveal such an interesting house and gate artwork and vibe. This is the Digambar Jain temple. Inside was a quaint shrine where a pujari was cleaning some things and one old lady was doing a mala japas. They looked at me curiously, but I decided to maintain the silence of the place and I did my own bhakti and I left. And I found this Rama temple which was completely upbeat with the recent Ayodhya consecration ceremonies. Thankfully, the pujari allowed me to shoot the video. My road trip continued after this visit. Subscribe to my channel and look out for my next vlogs.